we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. From the gun, give on the inside. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Quickly complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They stop him short. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it set up on the outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He was working his way on the return. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. And they picked up 9 on first down it'll bring up second and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They turn to the passing game on third and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on fourth down.
Makes the catch. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Breeze. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Gamecocks looking to convert on 4th down. He'll keep it on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. He leaves it with his back. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
29 Philly.
Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Foster. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Firing to the right, complete. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Rousseau.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Pulls and throws out the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fakes to grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They've held this ball forever, driven it deep, now facing a 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone.
That is such a good job by the defense on 3rd down and rallying to the drag throw. Lots of offenses love to throw that because oftentimes there's a pick, a guy gets free, and he's able to just walk in, but the defense was prepared and they're ready for it. They make the tackle. 4th.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Great job by the defense there on 4th down. I'll say this, QB sneaks are not a guaranteed play that you're going to get on offense. Everybody thinks it is. You dial it up, it's an automatic first. Not the case. That time, the defensive line was lower. They got more push. There was just nowhere for the quarterback to go. Great job by the D.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. Like, they've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on in the 2nd half.
Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field it close to the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Rousseau. There he goes. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
From the gun, looking for a man. Got his man on the right. And the defense... on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete. And there is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, and you take the rankings, and you take the records, and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And, David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game.
Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Makes the grab. It's Rousseau. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. Quickly complete. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Gamecocks have it with a first and goal. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Grabs it in the middle. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. The RPO, it's complete. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Perhaps feeling that coverage. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Here's a heat. Finds space on the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on first and 10 from the 38. Here comes the heat. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did.
Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, that's why why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The inside handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Rousseau. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a third and long. Making side adjustments here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Turning it on. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Caught over the middle. It's Breeze. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Man, that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. This is soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere. Knocked down for a loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Fires to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Leaves it with the running back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Oh, he dropped it. Just off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. He's got him. Got room at the 35. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Now from inside the red zone. On target. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, the ground game. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
Brings up second and goal.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
Wants to throw again. Wide out trying to get it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Keeps it on the draw. They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range, but let's see if they choose to go for it here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Gamecocks are marching down the field. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. anything that gets the juices flowing, like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Give to the back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Pulls and fired complete. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll send the back in motion. The play action fake. Fires toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Breeze. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Foster. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough. Throws to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The offense changing the play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Split backs here. Off play action on first down. Starts to scramble to the left. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This one's complete. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
And these punt returners...
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Pulls it in. It's Rousseau. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch, and off the play fake on first down. And as he throws, missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. They stop him short of the mark. They'll run play action. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Breeze.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
Makes the grab on 3rd. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Rousseau. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Breeze. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. No good. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came. And it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking to pass. Fires to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Going right to work up top. And this will be in. Big hit there, forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Can't make. Connection, the pressure there caused the mistiming.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. And it's batted away in the... On the ready. 3:25. To the air on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. The give on the inside. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Got a man. It's Rousseau. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Gonna swing it on second down. Working that left side now. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Gamecocks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing.
When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staffs. This is a game that's going to get talked about